Good morning, Old Fisherman, back with you again. Hey, we're catching a couple kitty cats. Look at that. We tried the perch, caught a few. Hey, perch ain't really doing much. Throw it in here, and we stumble on a couple cats. See a couple catfish. We're gonna try to catch some catfish. You gotta love it. The Old Fisherman, back with you off vacation. Tried the perch, made a little short video. Wasn't much going on with the perch. Thought we'd come over here and catch a few catfish. And so here we are, throwing a daggone lazy man's method with carts, and we got mussels. I'm using a mussel right now. See if we can catch a couple catfish. Caught 3. So hey, maybe we'll catch a few more. Fishing hadn't been that good today, I'll be honest with you. Caught a few, but it hadn't been that good. They might pick up. Getting on up in the day, couldn't find any perch, caught about a dozen or so. That was it. So I decided I'd come back over and mess around with the catfish a little bit before I go home. Got to regroup on the perch. I don't know what's going on. They wasn't where I left them, I can tell you that. If they were, they ain't biting. That's for sure. But we're using little mussels today. You take 2 mussels and bust them out and get the center yolk and put them on a hook, and I'm using a cart today. Lazy man's method, trying to catch a couple fish before I go home. Come off a vacation and the fishing ain't like I left it. So I got to figure something else out. Right now I got to figure out how to get this knot out. So, lazy man method can be aggravating. Kind of like vacation. Vacation's over and I'm kind of glad of it. Better vacation when I ain't on vacation. But anyhow, hey, that's beside the point. We're back out here trying to catch a couple catfish on Lake Monticello. And what we're doing, we're throwing mussels out about 7-8 foot deep with carts like we did with night crawlers here a while back when we caught all them catfish, and hopes we can catch a couple fish. It's a few out there, but it's slow. They're not biting fast. But we're going to kind of search this bank, go down through here and yo-yo these jigs. I say yo-yoed it. We'll throw one out and it gets by. We'll throw it out front and keep swapping back and forth till the cart goes down. Hope we can catch a catfish. You never know. Caught a couple, so that means there's a few out there along this bank. We can get them to bite these mussels. Some mussels floating down there while I was perch fishing, so I picked up a few. I've got some worms, but figured I'd try these mussels, see if they'd hit that. Come here early this morning, caught 1. Wasn't doing anything. I thought maybe it's done got up into the day a little bit. Maybe we'd catch a few more. And that's what we're doing. Slow, lazy man fishing. Trying to make something happen here today. The perch, I don't know what's wrong with them jokers. Caught a few, but they really wasn't that big. Got a mess. Me and Miss Deborah eating that. That's about it. And hey, we're just gonna ease down this bank and keep chunking this mussel out and see if we can catch one. Hopefully, never know. Hopefully one will bite. We get on a little spot in this pocket up and we might catch a few. Might catch a few. All right. What we need at this point is a cart to go down. For some reason, used to be, when I come off a vacation, I could come over here and always catch catfish. But the last couple years, you know, I caught them early, and then later you can't catch them. I don't know what it is. Lake's changing from year to year. This was time to come in here and you could not keep a cork up. Now, it's just the other way around. Having a hard time. Having a hard time trying to get on a mess of fish. Catch one, then you turn on the camera and don't catch another one. That's the way it's been all morning. All morning's been tough. Don't understand it. That ain't enough muscle on this one to catch one. Hey, goes finally got one. Must have been a brim. Missed it. I tell you, people, kind of aggravating here today. Seems like every time I get something going, it ain't going. Old Fisherman's having him a hard time. Don't mind telling you, having him a hard time. I can't get nothing going. Everything's slow. There he goes. Finally got another bite. See what we can do with him. Lazy man's fishing, catching a couple catfish. They're just slow. That's what it is, a catfish. Pretty nice one though. On a mussel. You gotta love it. Finally got one to bite. I mean, it's been slow, people. That's a good one though. Hey, that's a good one. That is a good one. Get him in the boat. Get him in the boat. Come in here, kitty cat. I tell you, on these limber rods, that's a good pull. That's a good pull. Come in here, boy. Come in here, old channel cat. Look at that. Nice one, too. Look at that. Look at that, people. What the old fisherman done caught? A channel cat. About 3 pounds or so. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. On a mussel. Catching them with a mussel that was floating on the water. And that's what we're using for bait. I put 2 little mussels on one time to make it enough. I like to have 2 because it gives it a bigger volume. And it seems like it works better with 2. And that's what we're doing. Whole Lake Monticello today. Chunk it back out and see if we can get another one. There's a mussel floating right there as we speak. Might as well pick it up. Got your bait right there floating in the water. You got to love it. You got to love it. Getting too close to the bank though, I know that. The wind's kind of pulling me down the bank, so you need to stay off the bank a little bit and get that doggone catfish zone that I'm talking about. You got to get in the catfish zone. To catch them. Cart's gone. I'm messing with a mussel. And I think I got a bite. Well, he come back up. Come back up on me. Chunk her back out. See if we can get another bite. Oh, Lake Monticello. Lazy man fishing again today. I hate lazy man fishing, but hey, perch didn't want to bite. We got to do something. We got to try and make something bite. So we going down this bank, chunking out a carp, letting it sit. What we're doing. Lazy man fishing. And hey, one gone. One gone. One's gone. Got a catfish going. What I mean, nice one too. Hey, nice one. Woo! Good one. Good one. My goodness. You gotta love it. The old fisherman got him a kitty cat gone. Look at that rod, people. Thing's bent, ain't it? My goodness. I mean, a nice one. Might probably stay it off the bank. That's a good one right there. That's a nice old kitty cat. That's a nice one on this limber rod. My goodness. See if we can get him in the boat. See if we can get him in the boat, people. Old channel cat. Nice one too. Look at that. Huh? Nice catfish. Hey, day. Good eating size there. Good fillet cat. Good fillet cat. You gotta love it. I gotta wrap him up, boy. I'm telling you right now, these catfish are messy. You gotta wrap them up in a towel. Keep them getting all over your clothes. Then you got to get the catfish puncher. All that's got to be going on. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Wind's blowing me. It's worse than short pants than long pants. You got to worry about that catfish sticking a pin in your leg. And he swallowed it too, let me tell you, he swallowed it. We got him though. Look at that. Nice. Channel catfish. Oh, Lake Monticello. You gotta love it. The old fisherman back at it again. This time we catching channel catfish. This time we doing the lazy man method again. I need to put out my anchor, I guess, because the wind's kind of blowing. The anchor would make it a lot easier to catch these fish. I believe right now we trying to fight 2 rods and the wind, and that's a lot to fight. We'll try to catch one more like this. I had one on this one because he took my line, took my bait. It's gone. So we had a bite while I was messing around with the other, and the wind is not going to let me do what I want to do here today. The wind's going to affect me today, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Old Fisherman's having him a hard time with his wind now. Might have to regroup, put an anchor out. What we might have to do, be able to fish like I want to fish here today. I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think it's some catfish to be caught out there. Just a matter of getting it out there and letting it sit still for long enough time to catch them. The wind's blowing me so I can't get it out there and let it in the right zone. It's moving me too quick for catfishing. We might have to throw an anchor out. I don't want to, but we might have to. There goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. I got one on both corks, so they bite. Got one on the other one too. I'm gonna let him swallow it and catch this one. We gotta throw the anchor out, people. We're having a good time, I believe. If we throw the anchor out, we'll catch him. We'll catch him. Stay out there. channel. Stay out there. All we got to do is put an anchor out. That's what I'm going to have to do. Is I'm going to have to cut this film. I just want to show you that catfish all bite. We're going to have to cut the film, put an anchor out to catch them. Because the wind's picking up. There's no way I can hold it. Fish in there. Catfish in there. We can catch them, I believe. If I just take my time and do what I need to do with this anchor, I believe we can get them. I believe we can catch them today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this doggone film. Now, I know I just caught 2 or 3 on film. I hate to cut it. Or I'm gonna turn the boat around and go this side. Maybe we can do that. Maybe I need to change the camera setup and try to do it with the trolling motor, holding the trolling motor with the camera moved a little bit. We'll move the camera back this way a little bit and see what happens. See if we can do it this way. But there's some fish out there now. They're there. We just got to take our time to catch them. Might can catch them on the gut shrimp. Catfish. But right now we're going to try to catch a couple on mussels. I'm just glad to be off vacation back to fishing. We'll get back on these fish, make a few videos. What we're going to try to do. But that wind is blowing the wrong direction for me to hold this boat in here. And I'm probably going to have to put out the anchor. Most likely. There's a few fish out there. Catch a couple that quick, there's a few out there. It's just a matter of getting them to bite. It's a matter of getting them to bite and holding the boat. The biggest thing. Holding the boat with the wind blowing. There you go. Stay out there, people. I tell you, they out there. We're going to have to put the anchor out and catch these fish. They out there. I believe we can catch them. I believe we can catch them today. Oh, Lake Monticello, we can catch them. Catfish, you gotta love it. We're gonna throw out the anchor and start another video as soon as I catch this one. Hey, we own some, and they bite. Catfish are biting on Lake Monticello. We done caught 5 or 6 right quick. Hey, we're gonna catch them. Lake Monticello, you gotta love it. I'll get back with you in a minute with another video. See ya.